الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, Surah Al-Baqara, وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. And remember when your Lord said to the angels, I'm going to create a deputy in the earth. The word Khalifa has two meanings according to the scholars. One of the meanings is that it's someone who's going to come after another, and the human beings are going to procreate, and they're going to give birth to more human beings. The angels don't do this. The second opinion, this is the opinion of Abdullah ibn Abbas. The second opinion, which I think is a stronger opinion, is the opinion of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, who says that deputy here means that this human being is going to be responsible over the earth to apply the rules and the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Meaning that human beings are responsible over the world and over the earth, and they have a responsibility to do what's right and to take care of the world. So Allah says, قَالُوا أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَن يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ. So the angel said that, are you going to put someone in the earth, this new human being, are you going to put them in the earth who's going to cause problems, who's going to cause fasad, who's going to shed blood? And we angels, we glorify you. And we always, only sing your praise. قَالَ إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responded to the angels and said, I know what you don't know. The answer was basically that I know what I'm doing. I'm going to create a human being, put them in the earth, and they are more suited to be on earth than you are, even though they have the capability of doing wrong things, the capability of doing evil. And this is two important things. Number one, our role as human beings is a Khalifa in the earth. Khalifa means we are responsible, we are deputies on behalf of Allah. Allah is not going to intervene in everything. So we have a job, we have a responsibility to take care of the creation in this earth. And number two, that if we do that and we choose the right, we are better and superior to the angels who don't have the choice, because they only have the ability to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Humans have the ability to choose what's right and to choose what's wrong. If we choose what's right, we're more virtuous than the angels. If we choose what's wrong, of course, a big problem. So this is a beautiful verse, and it's very important for us to understand our role in this world as human beings. We are khalifas, which means we have a level of authority, but we have a level of responsibility. And then they mention that people will cause fasad, and people can shed blood. Fasad means any type of problematic behavior or problematic manifestations in the world. So we need to make sure we avoid that. So I want to just address one thing that came up yesterday and has come up in the past or many times. This idea of bad behavior. We really, really need to make sure that we are having good behavior, especially in the masjid, especially in the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'll tell you, a few years ago, in my previous masjid, Masjid Umar Farooq, I remember a person took shahada. They accepted Islam about 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes before the salah started. And the person made shahada, just learned about Islam, just walked in. I explained what Islam is, said, I'm ready to accept Islam. They took shahada, la ilaha illallah. The time for prayer came. So you know what, just join the prayer. Alhamdulillah. I know you've never prayed in your life, it's okay. Join the prayer, just follow what everyone else is doing. Your first prayer in your entire life. The person goes into their prayer, they're looking around, following whatever, holding hands, doing everything. The person gets to the tashahhud. And when they're in the tashahhud, their hands are like this. They look, everything looks good, my hands look good. But the person basically closed their eyes. The person next to, just took shahada 5 minutes ago. The person next to him decides, can teach him a lesson in the middle of prayer. His finger is not going up. So the brother goes, and he grabs his finger, and he pulls it up. In the middle of prayer, in the first salah that he's ever performed in his entire life. Good thing he didn't bite his finger, that's right. Brother the brother came up to me afterwards, somebody grabbed my finger in the middle of prayer. He says, SubhanAllah. And sometimes, brothers and sisters, I really don't understand what some people are thinking. The person just took Shahada, and you're going to grab his finger in the middle of prayer, not even allowed to talk. You can't even explain to him that, hey, this is part of Salah. And you grab the finger. And this happened yesterday in our masjid, in the sister section. Sister comes, she's praying, a little bit of her hair comes out of her hijab when she goes into ruku'. Somebody goes, grabs her hair, starts putting it inside her hijab and saying, don't you know your hair is not supposed to be coming out? In the middle of prayer. SubhanAllah, brothers and sisters, please, I know this is a small minority of people, but use some common sense and have an understanding of other people. There's a time to correct, and there's a wisdom in how you give advice to people. In the middle of prayer is not the time to correct somebody like that, especially if they're new to Islam, and that's not the way in which we correct. So please, brothers and sisters, use some wisdom, be gentle, be compassionate, and understand that there's a right way and a wrong way. And some of these examples are the wrong way. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant His wisdom. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant His compassion. Ameen. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum.